Well, hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back to Firewood at the Furnace. I'm Brad. And today we've got a phone call, actually a Facebook message from someone who watches the channel that lives right near where my wood yard is, who messaged me and said, hey, we just had a couple trees cut down. Would you be interested in the wood? So I took a ride over, short distance away, less than 1 mile, and there's a nice cherry tree down and there's also a maple tree down right next to it. It's easy access right near the road, and some pretty good wood. So I told her I would take it. So today that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head over, we're gonna grab a buddy's dump trailer, borrowing a dump trailer again, but that's gonna change soon, I promise you. And we're gonna buck up this cherry tree, get it loaded in the dump trailer, and get some more wood over to the wood yard. So stick with us, we'll be right back. All right, here we are. I just talked to the property owner. She's gonna move this truck here for me so that we can back the dump trailer and the truck right down in here next to the wood. And right behind the truck is the giant cherry tree. There's gonna be lots of good firewood out of that. I don't think I'm gonna get all this done today, but we will definitely take a stab at it. Yeah, it is a good cherry tree. So here's all the wood, some maple over there, a little bit more here, but we're gonna concentrate on this cherry tree right here. So she's in the truck, moving that now. We're gonna get the saw out, get it warmed up, start marking and cutting. All right, that's 1 tank of fuel. Getting some of these limbs out of the way and getting the top of the tree done first. Once we get down past these limbs, the rounds will be a little bigger, but it'll be a little easier to walk around, and we can back the trailer down in a little closer. But the lady here, super nice. She told me to take my time. Welcome to come back anytime. If I don't get it all done today, no big deal. It's about 75 degrees out here. It's definitely a wintertime sport. I'm a little bit slower in the warmer weather, obviously. But it's some good wood. We're chipping away at it. And oh, one more thing. My video about the gloves, when I went and got the free pallets and I was asking you all about gloves, had a lot of comments suggesting what kind of gloves I should get, and I certainly appreciate all that, but one seemed to be a little more overwhelming than the others, and that was the cotton gloves with the latex bottoms. There's a site called Wonder Gloves that a lot of you recommended, wondergloves.com, but you have to buy a case of 40, and I didn't want to buy a case of 40 yet because I wasn't sure what size I needed, and I wasn't sure how well they were going to hold up or if I was going to like them, so I didn't want to buy 40 pairs. So I found these on Amazon. They are pretty much the same thing. Cotton tops, some elastic in the cuff with the latex bottoms. And I got 5 pair. I think it was $13. No, it was less than that. I'll put the price right here, and I'll put a link in the description for where I got them. I don't quite remember the price, but it was 5 pair, so I figured for 5 pair, I could find out if I like them or not. So we're trying those gloves out now, and I'll give you an update on them as I go. So I want to show you something real quick. So they said that the cicadas were coming this year and that they're going to be bad. I hadn't seen them yet until today. Check this out. Here they are. They have arrived. They're coming out of the ground. They're going to be covering the trees. Hit me in the face when I am out on my motorcycle. I remember several years ago when they were here, I was out riding the motorcycle with my wife, and I saw one coming right at my face, and at the last second I ducked out of the way and it hit her square in the face. So she hasn't forgotten that, and she reminded me again this year. But anyway, the cicadas are here. We're working on getting the trailer loaded. Back to work. So in the time lapse there, you saw me chit-chatting with the homeowner and property owner here. And I think that's really important, to develop relationships, you know, not just when you're working on somebody's property, but just in life in general. You're nice to somebody, it goes a long way. You know, if somebody's not nice to you, you move on, that's all. She just told me that her daughter's having some trees taken down about 5 miles from here, and she's got another cherry tree in the back here that she's gonna have taken down that I'll be welcome to as well. So you treat people nice, they treat you nice. And I think that's an important lesson for us all to know. But anyway, we're taking another water break here. It is warm, very warm. So I keep reminding myself that I'm doing this for fun. This is a hobby. little side hustle, if you want to call it that. But I'm not in a hurry, and there's no reason to be in a hurry, because that's when mistakes will happen, and that's when you'll get yourself hurt. So I'm taking as many breaks as I need. I'm getting these logs loaded, and whatever I get done, I get done. I'll come back another day. But we still got plenty to do here, and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. So I think I'm gonna get the rest of this right here cut and loaded. I think I can do that today. What do you think? Can you cheer me on? So today's a Monday, I'm off work, and I'm making the most of it. So let's get back to cutting. So they come out of the ground like this. They look like this guy. And then they shed out of their shells, and these get left behind on all the trees and anything that they climb on. They are everywhere. It's like they just showed up. I hadn't seen them until today, and now they're everywhere. All right, so you see the loaded cherry that we got today? It's all busted up into rounds, ready to split. And the last time you were here, we had all that maple still to go, the walnut, the cherry, and the ash. Well, we have since split all the rest of the maple. We've split the walnut, we've split the cherry, and we've split the ash. We also split all the poplar. I got what's left of it that I haven't stacked yet in the back of the trailer here. But I also got 2 face cords of poplar right in here that I stacked, where I had already depleted those rows from my bundle wood. So I refilled that area in the first row here. So that seems to be a good spot to do my bundling. It's right near the front. So I'm gonna keep a supply there. But the second row is almost done. By the time we get this maple and all this other stuff stacked up, I think we'll be ready to start the third row. So the gloves held up well so far. It's only my first day wearing them, so the jury is still out. But I don't see any tears, no holes, no real abrasions, and I actually got one of the fingers snagged on a limb that I was throwing to the side, and when I threw it, it hung up. I was like, oh great, I probably just put a hole in the glove. But nope, no damage at all. So for day one, I think we're in good shape. Until next time, I hope you all have a great week. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.